What's up, guys? Technology Brat here again. I got another case review for you guys today. This time it's the CaseCrown Exo case, which I have in the red and black here, as you can see. It's a two-piece. I don't even know. I can't even call it shell. It's just a two-piece. I don't even say protective case. It is protective, but it's not going to give you the kind of full protection that you might be expecting out of a case like this. And the reason being is, even though it's a two-piece case, it's not a snap-together case. I've got another review up, and it's one of my earlier ones of the spec-fitted case, which is a two-piece case that snaps onto the iPhone, on the case and holds the case on top of your iPhone. This is kind of a different take on a two-piece case. You have your back shell here, and on the inside is not, if you guys are familiar with the spec-fitted case, it is not, it might look the same on camera, but it is not that soft marshmallowy texture inside. This is actually just a regular hard plastic inside. It's not, I don't think it's going to damage or scratch your iPhone, but it's not that soft, really good material like in that spec fitted case where it's definitely not going to scratch, and you kind of wonder, this may or may not scratch, depending on if you get dust in here, which of course you got this big hole on the back, so dust is always an issue. But to put the phone in this case, just like any other case, rocker panel first, snap it on the side there, and it just snaps onto the back of your phone just like that. And you can even rock it just like that if you want, just as a protective back cover. But it's not going to offer you all that much in the way of protection if you do that. Kind of a different look. I never thought about just rocking this without the front frame. But as you can see, it looks like a lot of other just kind of snap-on back covers that don't give you that full protection. But to finish this, you can see on the inside here, there are no snaps or anything like that. It actually just fits over. You take your phone here and you slide on, or you don't slide on, you set this piece on the side there, where in the opening where it fits. Let's get it in place there, and then you take the second side and you kind of pull it out and around and set it on the phone. So you can see it is still completely two separate pieces, and they do not interlock, they do not connect, they do not work together at all. So you're not going to get that extra protection, that extra drop protection if you drop your phone. This is going to keep it from getting scratched pretty well. You're not fully protected. You've got a big opening here on the top. Let's go ahead and show you real quick. It does have a really big opening up here for your sleep-awake button, your SIM card, and your 3.5mm headset jack. On the back, your camera hole does line up pretty well. It's not perfect, but it's pretty good. You do have a nice opening for your Apple logo here, which you can see mine is all scratched to hell. Which, if you guys watch my videos, my phone is pretty scratched up from the very first case I ever had, which is that Casemate Naked, which maybe I'll go back and do kind of a retro review and really hammer that thing. But for now, let's get back to this case review here. So you do have this full open cutout here for your Apple logo, and there is no, like some of the other cases come with that little circular, just stick-on plastic coating, so you can stick that on your phone and then put the case on top of it. With this CaseCrown Exo case, that is not the case with this phone. So this is completely exposed, and if you don't have some sort of protection on here, you can expect that to get scratched pretty much at any time. On the bottom, you do have the full cutout as well. It's completely open. On the side, you do have the open cutout for your volume rocker and vibrate switch. You can get to everything really easy. Your volume, just fine, no issues there. Now this case, as far as the case crowns go, this actually might be the best looking case out of the 5 that I got that when it's on the phone. It looks really sharp. I really dig the look of it. And if you can see this top frame here, I really wish that the CaseCrown glider, which while I'm shooting this video, I'm actually uploading that one. I shot that one almost I don't know, a few days ago. And it's uploading now, and while I'm shooting this video, I just watched it a minute ago, so that's why I'm thinking about it, is I wish that metallic glider had this nice lay on the table flat frame around the phone that this Exo case has. I think that looks really sharp. If you're looking at the phone from the front, it looks really good, and it does give you the lay on the table design, so that you can lay your phone face down, which you're going to want to do with this case because that does look pretty nice. My only problem with this case is I really don't like that CaseCrown logo. This, you can see it right here, guys. I just think it looks cheesy. I don't know. I don't like their logo. I wish it was, most of their other cases, they just do the CaseCrown text. And they could have done that on the black here and just put CaseCrown and left that little crown off there. And I think that would have looked quite a bit nicer. And, I hate to tell somebody to redesign their whole logo, but this CaseCrown little crown down here, you guys might want to think about reworking on that logo because I don't know. It just seems cheesy and not very well thought out. It does not. I don't know. I don't really want that on my case. To just be honest with you. So that's my biggest critique on as far as the look of it. I really don't like that logo down there. But overall protection, I mean, your bezel is covered, your back of your phone is covered. This is completely open, but again, because it's that two-piece design that doesn't snap together, I do worry about the top frame rubbing against the iPhone or, a drop and it, scuffing up the side of it somehow. I mean, I've never really seen a case like this that just fits over the top, fits over the bottom in completely separate pieces and uses just the iPhone itself to hold it on. So I don't know. I haven't had any issues with it, but it does worry me that it is two pieces. And sometimes when I'm holding this, I don't know if you're going to be able to hear this, guys, but let me try this. I'm actually not doing it now. But because it is two different pieces, sometimes when you're holding it a certain way, you can hear some creaking and some, the phone moving around. It's not necessarily the phone moving around, but it's like the case moving over the phone a little bit. So you do get some kind of, creaking noise with this on occasion. That's pretty much my biggest complaint with it is that it doesn't fit together. It fits on the phone itself. I haven't had any problems with it scratching my phone or doing any damage to my phone, except for, maybe, my Apple logo has been scratched for pretty bad for a while now, so I really don't know if I picked up any extra scratches when I rocked this case or not, just because, it's already pretty bad. But overall, I actually really like this case. It's probably out of the 5 I got, it's definitely the best looking one outside of that logo right there. But as far as design-wise, protection, I really think you should look at this more as an aesthetic. More for the design, more for the look, the flashy, than, as a protective hard shell, just because it doesn't, fit, since it's two pieces and it doesn't fit on top of each other, but it fits on the iPhone. So, keep that in mind if you're going to order one, that it's, you're going to get this more for the look than for the protection. Although it does still offer, scratch-resistant protection on the back. The case itself actually doesn't show any scratches, and it's kind of got that satin finish to it. So it feels really great in the hand, and it looks super sharp. I really don't have a ton of bad things to say about it, except for that, it doesn't snap together, and it just kind of sits on the phone, and that they didn't provide any sort of protection for your Apple logo, and that these cutouts are a little bit bigger than necessary. But other than that, guys, it's not a bad case. It retails, I think, for like somewhere around $10, $12, CaseCrown.com. I thought I saw something the other day where they might have gone up on their prices. I'm not sure. I haven't checked that out yet, guys. But as always, thanks so much for watching. I appreciate it, guys. Rate, comment, and subscribe. Follow me on twitter.com/technologybrat. Check out technologybrat.com. And that's it. Thanks so much for watching. Take it easy, guys.